Hello, everybody. My name is RoboPirate Foxy, and welcome back. So here we are, up in the area we finished last time, which is just this new mega storage system, like not mega, mass, I guess is the proper word. But the mass storage system up here, above in the prize counter area. This wasn't my original idea, but, I'm pretty happy with it. Except, one, by the way, I haven't sorted a lot. Like, I haven't even AFK'd at the raid farm yet. Not because I haven't wanted to, I just am having problems with the bottle farm, and if I don't have enough Bad Omen level 4, the farm's not going to run itself, yada yada yada. But, look how much dirt I have, or grass I have. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, honestly, about 5, maybe a little over because of the hoppers, double chest worth of grass blocks. I only have like a double chest and 2 of dirt. I didn't realize how much dirt I was using. But either way, as you saw in my inventory, I have a lot of blue wool. And that's because I want to come out here and finally outline the road. That's where I'm starting. Today, the American dream will be done, okay? So, I do want to say, because I'm indecisive, I'm not entirely sure if I want to do a direct road or a realistic road. That's what I'm going to call them. But a realistic road is a road that won't end. Well, okay, let me start with a direct road, I guess. A direct road is a road that'll start like, they'll go into the apartment complex parking lot, which is our farthest thing away from our base, all the way directly into the Roboplex parking lot. That would be a direct road. It's not very realistic, but it would exist. And oh my god, I ran out of rockets. And it's not a very realistic road, but it would, tie the base together, which is the point of the road. It's just to connect everything. So I could be very basic with it, and that's good, but it leaves little room for expansion. Not that I'm going to expand past much what we already have done. I want to put most of my effort into the Roboplex, but, there's still a few things I have planned. Or I can do a realistic road, which I think would be cool as well, because, like, obviously the road would have to end with some construction, so I get to bring in more construction robos. It would be great. So I could have, like, I could dig this out and have a road going behind the apartment complexes that ends at, like, the start of the construction of a bridge or something. And then have another offshoot by the Roboplex parking lot where reasonably, of course, the end would be the farm over here. So that could slowly transition to a dirt road, and it would realistically be the end of the road system. Stuff like that. I need to flatten out a lot of this area because, I want this amethyst area I've kind of just abandoned over here for now. But I need to come over here and flatten it out because I have a lot of land. I even started doing that, but I'm like, no, I want to record it because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So I'm flip-flopping here. But maybe, I don't know, I guess I could, well, I kind of need the parking lot to start the outline on, though. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to flatten out this area. So I'll put all my blue wool in a chest in here. And yeah, so I guess I'll time lapse this. So here we are. I'm flying the wrong way. So here we are. The ground is all flattened out. It actually looks quite nice. And I'm going to do an outline now. But if you've ever been in front of a mall, or even, okay, other way around, if you've seen the outside of the Pizzaplex, those like images of the outside area, or you've ever actually been outside of a mall, you'll know many of them have like this little valet area, which I kind of didn't really plan for. Maybe at one point I did, but if I had a valet area, this parking lot would extend to like here, and that's way too close to Robo Labs and stuff. What I'm thinking instead is, instead of having all of this front be a parking lot, what it's going to be is, if you've ever been to an actual mall, they'll have many entrances. Like, obviously the Pizzaplex and the Roboplex aren't really actual malls, but they kind of are. I'll have, like, a valet entrance over here, but then instead of being parking spots over here, I might put, like, a little park or a little, like, outdoor seating area or something for, like, some imaginary restaurant. I don't know. But something over here instead of a parking lot. And then the parking lot will just extend from like here, little valet thing, to over here. We do know the Pizzaplex does have underground parking. Not, like I said, I might not do underground stuff anymore, but I still want to have some stuff, and I feel like dedicating some of that some stuff to a parking garage would be really funny. Because we know from the Glamrock Chica Chase and from Ruin, oh, that's a charging station, aww, that there is an underground parking lot. And I do want to have some stuff, like I said, important stuff, which I guess the parking lot wouldn't be, but it would be really funny. So what I could do is have around this corner, because there's going to be nothing else, you know, in this corner. So to fill up space, I could build a parking garage. Not an above ground, it'll just be above ground parking on like one level, and then it will go underground. But that will, one, allow me to attach this much more seamlessly than this. And then two, it will just be funny. I think that's kind of it. And spending the time and effort going, I'm not doing the underground anymore, and then one of the few things I make is a parking garage. But I do really like the underground kitchen area, and I really want to incorporate at least some of that. The parking garage is kind of that because of the Glamrock Chica Chase. So I want to do that. That's it. I just want to do it. So what it's going to be, though, is basically everything up to this chest are probably going to be parking lot. And then over here, I'll have like a little seating area. And then a valet dip, you know, little curve thing. I'm not going to time-lapse this part, of course, but I think I'm just going to put the outline. So just to have room for the valet, the parking garage, the parking would probably go over here. Yeah. And instead, it would just be more of like a beautiful walk-up area. And there'll be like a little loop where I'm building this blue. I don't have to stick to the exact confines of this. It's just to give both me and you guys a general idea. Also, this will be flattened out to be equal again. Like, I flattened it all out for the idea. I'll probably go one block lower. I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen a mall. They have a lot more parking than what I'm building. You know, even an entertainment center, like, I guess, I don't even know what to call it. An entertainment center? But even something like this would have more parking. Like, this is basically, like, a mini theme park. This would be the level of parking you're looking for. You're gonna need a lot more. Then over here would just be, like, an outdoor seating area. A little park. You know, maybe a little Robo statue out there to be like, look at us. But, yeah. So, now is on to the actual outline of the road, which is where there will be the other things. So, I don't know if I'm gonna, like, insert this over as a voiceover or not. But the road is very important, depending on even no matter what I do. Because in this world, I want there to be a baseline for every little robo thing I have. Normally, it's kind of like there's one or two robo companies per world, and then I just move on to the next one. But I want there to be a base for all my little robo companies in this world, because this is your guys' first introduction to them, so I want there to be something to call back to. Robo Entertainment is not the start of Robo. Robo Labs is not the start of Robo. And I don't really care if you guys have the whole story, because I don't know if I actually have that much planned out. It's kind of just like, this is the base I planned this time. It's a power plant. It's a mining company. It's a, you know, it's a Aurora. It's shipping, I guess. But, you know, so these companies have a story, and I call back to it every time. So I want there to be... And it just in this world, because it's your guys' first introduction to my little story, I want there to be a callback for everything. So I still need a Robo Power. I still need a Robo Refinery. I don't know if I'm Robo Mining. I think that's what I'm changing the name to that to. Like I said, the story's not even set in stone. But like, I need a Robo Mining thing, which will not be anywhere around here. But I need that somewhere. I need a Robo Power, and I need a Robo Shipping for you guys. And a few other, I'm sure I'm forgetting, because I made a bunch of one-offs too. But I need stuff like that, and I want to have an introduction to the core ones, and then I can probably go back to what I do, where I call back on a few of them, like labs, all the time. Just to go over the whole road network right now, we have the parking lot here, which you already know about. And then, this is the base for the road. I made each lane 3 blocks long, with an extra middle block in the middle for a 7-block wide road. I think that's just what I'm going to go with. So it extends all the way over here, over to the apartment complex. And like I said, this isn't permanent no matter which type of road system I go with. It's just an idea. Like, I have this big cutoff here. I need to do something about that. I left some space for a parking lot in front of Mobco. And then, other than that, I'm just trying to get, like, a high up view of it, then here we are. So, you may be noticing two things that are missing, though. One is there's no road going over to the farms, which that's because I want it to be a dirt road. I'm just not sure if I want it to connect from here-ish to straight here, or if I want it to go from this turn over here and then go this way. So I just haven't built the pathway yet. And then two is I didn't outline the connection to Robo Labs. I think it's pretty obvious it'll be right off this corner, but I'm not sure how I want to do it. Maybe Robo Labs will be a walk-only kind of area instead of having a parking lot in it. I know I kind of left the space around for it, but I feel like just having a path will be a little nicer. I'm not too sure. It's a little more cramped than I ever intended it to be. Just because I didn't build anything spaced out like I was supposed to. I kind of crammed everything in here. I still think it looks fine, but the parking lot might not work. Either way, though, there we are. Okay, hi, this is your one episode of Future Robo Bumpin', but I decided to go on a whole spiel about updating my game, because I haven't updated yet from whatever before Spears and Nautiluses, just because I don't think that was a big enough update to warrant me updating. But I'm really excited for the trumpet sounds and the baby mobs that are coming. So I was talking about how I wanted to get a mace, and then I went on a spiel about something else. I'm going to leave a little bit in because there's one block I really want. That's where it came from. Because you know me, I can't go a whole episode without complaining about my favorite game of all time that I played too much of. So that's it. Thank you. I really wish Copper would stop getting so much attention. It's really funny, but it's not. Like, come on, you're giving us all this cool Copper stuff, and then, you know, gold and diamond and netherite aren't getting the same treatment. I want gold chains. I want gold chains. That's it. I think they'd be more fitting anyway, because chains were added with the nether stuff. I want gold chains. I really do. I'm excited for the trumpet sound on note blocks. There's so many weird things you can do with it, and I just love note blocks, so having a new sound is incredible. So I do want to update literally just for that. I hear a spider. I see. Oh, and the trial. There we go. Well, that worked out. I'll take the diamonds too. That's a nice plus. In we go. Oh, this is not the very end of the trial. This is not where I thought it was. I want that back in my hotbar. I want you here. Okay. That is not at all the room I thought we were going into. Okay, let's go kill some things. Oh, I need to drink the ominous bottle though. Oh my god, you go! So I only really care about dealing with the mobs and then just vanishing away, so. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. This is not how this is, not how this is supposed to go! Not how this is supposed to go! Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh god, there's more babies. Also, wait, so I only get... So the ominous bottle translates to only one ominous one? That's kind of annoying. I hope it confirms a key then. So I didn't bring that many... Ah, this is not how this is supposed to go, and it's loud. Nope. That's right, parkour hardcore. Uh-oh, they can. They can. So, did I kill all the baby zombies? I did, and I got that. That's it. That was for an ominous trial. Did I misremember, or isn't the whole thing supposed to be ominous? There we go. There's an ominous key. There's another one. That's what I wanted. Thank you. Ominous vault right here. You're gonna give me a charge, and I can stop right here. I'll take the banner pattern. Give me a mace support. Ah, ominous. There is. Cool. Oh, there's 3 things here, though. That's fun. That's really nice. That's really awesome. Give me the hell out of here. Give me the hell out of here. I'll counter you. I'll counter you. Ow. Oh, I forgot they did that. Either way, I'm gonna go check this ominous vault, and hopefully this will be... Because this is the last one I can do without going and getting more things. Give me a mace core. Mace core. What? Okay. Okay. We got one. We got one. This one's gonna give me the heavy core, and then I can figure out how to get wind charge another time. Let's see. Not another banner pattern. What? I've opened like 5 of these things. I know it's like on a world basis, but how am I that unlucky at the first 5? Well, okay. So, no Mace this time, because, like, I really didn't want it to end like that, but, like, genuinely, what? Okay. Oh, I got a new armor trim. So, I'm just gonna stand here until I get a trident, and I will be back after that, I guess. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be so hard. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't expecting to get it on, like, my first trial, don't get me wrong, but I mean, like, I genuinely opened, like, 15 ominous vaults and I didn't get one. Got a lot of golden apples, but yeah, so, yippee. Oh, with 2 durability. Oh my god, I finally have a trident. Okay, I gotta be really careful to not accidentally use that, even with Unbreaking 1, that is not surviving 1 go. I just need loyalty and impaling, even though it really doesn't matter on Java, but, you know, I'll take what I can get. Yippee, yippee, yippee! I do have a loyalty guy. And a channeling guy. Let's go. That one I actually do need. I didn't even think about that. Crap, I need the TM symbol. There we go. I know it's not how you spell taser, I just think it's funny. Taser. With actually at least getting something to show for it, we now have the Robo Taser, which is just a channeling trident. So next time it's thundering out there, I might be able to get some charge creepers and stuff. But other than that, here's our loot from the day. Nothing too crazy. I didn't know you can get diamond blocks and pots, though. And of course, the massive amount of enchanted golden apples is just still crazy to me. Yeah, I got 5 in total, but not 1 core. And then this is just how many... this is just how many totems of Undying I used, just to show how bad I am. I used 19 totems of Undying. Technically only 18, because I have the 19th in my offhand, but I had one to start with, so I still used 19. And, but either way, that is where I'm going to end today, with at least some proper achievement. And thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, where next week we will be getting a mace, and then hopefully updating. I don't know when the baby drop is dropping, so maybe we won't be updating yet. But I'll have a mace, and we'll screw around with that and do some more of the road. So, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe again. I know I just said it, but do it again. Or don't do it again. Do it 2 more times, so that way you've done it 3 in total. Yes. Bye! Oh, wait, don't go anywhere. I have to show the raid farm. Okay, I think that was it. So, yeah. It has been a night, as you can clearly tell. I probably sound like I just woke up. That's because I did. Other than that, though, this farm has been working. I will say it did take till it was really I didn't know this, but it did take till it really started going to get more bottles than I was using. Like, I started with 1, and then the farm stopped, and then I went and got 10, came back, and then that was enough to get more, obviously, than I started with. So that was a bit weird. Either way, though, I'm fine with that. I'll put this in somewhere, but every other ominous bottle, I wonder if this is full or something, because every other ominous bottle I have several stacks of now. So I can just start the farm with a Bad Omen 5. Kind of curious how full these are. They only have 1. Kind of surprised. What about you? I can't reach you from there. There we go. That's where they all are. So we're gonna Bad Omen 4 too. So yippee. Only 4? I'm a little surprised. Only 3 there too? And only 2? Really? It's not as good as... I guess it really isn't stacking, which is fine. I just assumed it was, so I assumed a little more. I lied earlier. You're getting 2 editing robo bumps-ins this video. But I sound kind of disappointed, and I think that is partly the morning voice. But this is the first time I built a raid farm since they nerfed them. So, you know, it's going from getting a literal double... Like, not a literal, but a double chest of shulker blocks of emerald blocks to just 4. So 4 is still obviously enough for the rest of this series, even if I go super hard in on the villagers. But it's just kind of surprising. I thought it would do better. That's it. Thank you. Bye-bye. On these other chests, we're definitely quite good. or a double chest in a row. A lot of heads. We actually have extra witch heads. And so all these chests, I forgot I put chests up here. Wow. That's a lot more than I expected actually. Uh Back here's pretty good. These were already pretty full. I didn't I didn't change much. Though I might need to empty them out now. So, thank you all so much for watching. I've already said it, but please like and subscribe, and bye-bye! That was surprisingly good for how early it was.